Welcome to day 3 of the Wales Rally GB trip. It's currently about 6:15 in the morning. Car's warming up behind me, and I'm on my way up to Great Orme to go and see one of the final stages of this weekend, and then head off to Deeside for the finale.
Which is the like I think. Thank you. We understand about sometimes there's
Right, so we came up to Great Orme to go to the rally stage, but due to the weather being very windy, up to sort of 50 miles an hour at the top of the hill, they closed the stage to spectators. So we decided to come out to the promenade. As you can see there, we've got my car and Tom's C1 with Adam there in the background. Fortunately, there was a piston heads meet going on today on the pier, so we've managed to join in with that and get some nice parking with nice shots over the sea. So now we're going to head off to Deeside to the service area, go and see that and see the finale before heading back to the hotel. As you can see, guys, I am now following Meek in his WRC car on the motorway. Now this is awesome.
Now, this year's Wales Rally GB was undoubtedly coloured by the atrocities that took place in Paris on Friday night. While the podium finish normally represents a moment of celebration, today is not normal, and any celebration is filled with the subdued thoughts of the events in Paris that remain on everyone's mind. The FIA World Rally Championship is filled with French citizens. We share in their grief and stand in solidarity with the nation of France. At this time, the FIA, the WRC promoter, the MSA, and all at Wales Rally GB ask that you pause to pay respect to the victims affected by the horrific attacks in Paris and to show our support for our French friends. Could you please be upstanding, remove your hats, and pause for a minute of silence to honour the victims. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the teams. Thank you to all the drivers. And we will now start the finish procedure.
The GB Rally with the WRC car, and the stages were very incredible, and I take big results this week.
What about the weather? Was it making the stages enjoyable or hell?
Oh, sometimes it was terrible. Yesterday on the dark, incredible. But okay, I'm finished and I'm very happy.
Fantastic. Stefan, well done. There will be finishers awards for you. Gentlemen, before you get back into the car, can I ask you, Stefan, please, just to join the other Stefan, the co-driver Stefan Bravo on the other side, and our thanks to Akihito Isobe, the executive advisor from Toyota, for presenting the awards to 10th, 9th and 8th. So that, Mike, the first of the Citroën drivers that we have seen up on the ramp. There are more to come, but of course, one of them is a podium finisher. More later.
Yes, indeed. So down to 7th. I don't know, I was just about to say a disappointing 7th for him, but because he was up at 4th place at one time. Well done, Mads, you've done your job. So Mr. Matton is happy?
Yeah, of course. It was okay, not a weekend we hoped for sure. We were fighting quite good in the beginning of the rally, but then we had a puncture and I had a small spin and got stuck in the ditch, so it just wouldn't go my way this weekend. So at the end, I played it very, very safe. I finished the job and took the necessary points to secure the manufacturer's second place.
Sometimes difficult, more difficult to drive slowly than quickly.
Yeah, for sure. The last, how many is it? 6 stages I've done in safe mode, and that's been really difficult. One of the biggest challenges I've had this year. So for sure that is very tricky, especially in the dark with the rain and conditions like we have seen today as well. All you want to do is go flat out. It feels better and it feels safer, but okay, we had to stay out of trouble, and then you need to go in grandma speed.
Grandma. Please, come and get your awards.
It is Jim Crosby, the Director of Engine Plant Toyota UK. We're grateful to Toyota UK for the use of their facilities this weekend, who makes the presentations. Our thanks to Jim Crosby, and well done to Jonas Andersson and Mads Osberg. Now, so far, Deeside, you have been in good voice, and that is great news, because we need lots of good voice for the next crew, because we're going to turn to 6th place next, which is where you will find Dan Barrett and Elvin Evans. Now, everybody was in fine voice at Llandudno for the start on Thursday. Let's see how good you all are here. In the co-driver's seat, about to open the door and clamber out of the car is Dan Barrett. The man behind the wheel, Elvin Evans! Not a bad reception, not a bad rally. How's it gone?
Yeah, it's been okay. It was a big shame for the puncture on Friday. Also would have been a fall for sure, but okay. You know, it's been a really enjoyable event nonetheless.
Stages must have been really slippery. We've had so much rain. Has that helped, hindered, or do you like them in the wet?
No, I mean, it's been very, very difficult, but you know, it's been the same for everyone. So you know, it's been a typical Wales Rally GB, let's say, but we wouldn't have it any other way, I don't think.
Now, what about next year? Is it too early to ask? Surely that result can't have hurt.
No, I mean, it's all still up in the air, unfortunately, so we have to wait and see what happens now over the next few weeks.
Fingers crossed. Elvin, well done. The guy alongside didn't do a bad job either, Mike.
Just before we go any further, the Nigel Harris Award goes to the co-driver who's resident in the United Kingdom that finishes highest on Wales Rally GB for about the second, I think, or maybe even the third time. Daniel Barrett, ladies and gentlemen, gets the Nigel Harris Trophy. As Jim Crosby says to Daniel, you get more trophies, and quite rightly too, sir.
Dan, well done. Congratulations. And I suspect that the photographers won't let me get away with not having them at the front of the car with the trophies for the cameras at the end of what has been a tremendous result. So Daniel Barrett and Elvin Evans, ladies and gentlemen, take 6th on Wales Rally GB. Another tremendous effort. Out they get Paul Nagel and Chris Meek, everybody. And guys, for the photographers, can I ask you to go and perch on the front of the car? Handshake, hands in the air, well done, thank you. Camera crew's happy. Chris, well done, great effort.
Yeah, a big weekend for me, I have to say. It's probably one of my strongest performances to date, even though we managed to get the victory in Argentina earlier on this year. We all know on that event all the Volkswagens had trouble, so over a full weekend, like I said, it's probably my strongest performance, and to do it when it mattered, when Citroën were really looking for the second place in the Manufacturers' Championship, it ticked all the boxes, so yeah, really happy.
Is there relief as much as delight in the result?
Yeah, to be honest, I just really enjoyed it this weekend. As soon as I got into shakedown, I felt good with the car, we felt comfortable. It was a little bit different setup on the car from the rally last year, and it really helped where I felt our weaknesses were last year, so I was really able to attack and feel comfortable. Okay, I don't think I was ever a serious threat to Sebastian Ogier, because we know his level and also the level of his car. They've completely dominated the championship the last 3 years, and yeah, we still a lot of work to do to be able to really get our teeth into a fight, but yeah, really happy to come away with second.
Great way to round out the year, Chris. Well done. Congratulations. Chris Meek and Paul Nagel. We will ask the Citroën drivers then to make their way from the ramp and to get ready for the podium ceremony in a moment or two's time. And as the car threads its way down out of harm's way, we can turn our attention to the winners of Wales Rally GB, the winners of Wales Rally GB, co-driver Julien Ingracia and Sebastien Ogier! Guys, can I ask you please to go and stand on the front of the car with the tricolour and celebrate a very important win. For the photographs, for the cameras, our two French heroes of the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, Julien Ingracia and Sebastien Ogier.
So that's the end of Wales Rally GB for 2015. As you can see, we've got the two cars here. We're just going to give them a quick jet wash to get the worst of the dirt off them. I'm now heading back to my hotel in Shrewsbury. Tom's heading up to Liverpool, and then we're going to meet up with something else tomorrow, not related to the rally, but something else that I'll probably document as well. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.